Welcome back, everyone, to Pathologic. You're here with me, Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, and we are looting more homes. Hopefully to get some drugs. I think I left out the wrong entrance. Holy shit, drunk man, what the fuck are you doing around here? You gotta get out of here, dude. Shit's dangerous, man. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't want to spend a bullet on this rat. Come on. Yeah. My melee range was longer than I thought it was with the knife. I was getting in way too close. Drunk man, come on, give me the goods. Yeah! Alternatively, I could sell all this water. And there's a food shop here, so I can sell all of the medicine and stuff that I just got. And then I can spend that money at Grief's place, because Grief always gives you the worst deals. But, on the flip side, Grief has things that other people can't get. So sometimes, it's just, you just gotta do it, man. Is this morphine? Apparently morphine's better than Novocaine. There we go. Now we're making money again. Fortunately, he had no food, and Jesus Christ. And I could use some more medicine. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. So I don't know if Ruben is... Jesus. I don't know if Ruben is at Grief's place or if Ruben's at Ruben's place. Because I thought he had surrendered himself to the Canes and they were going to put him to death. But, I mean, maybe he simply surrendered and they were like, okay, we'll deal with you when all this is over. Which is also acceptable. Hey, Ruben. So, Simon, not dead?
Shh. They can be around.
Oh, they let me go, but it can't be. Georgie was supposed to put me to death. Then your transgression is not so great, colleague. Oh.
I'd rather not go looking for another hideout.
Why would you have been put to death? Blasphemy, of course. Or do you still not realize the fate that befell Simon? Tell me the truth, Ruben. Is Simon alive? Oh, I don't. I feel like I'm still missing something. Dear colleague, I stole the body from the Canes, the body that was sacred to them. With my own hands, I took Simon Kane's life. If that state could be called life, that is. Finally, the body itself, in which Georgie had some scientific interest, I evaporated it. What do you mean evaporated? I've just received positive information that he's alive. I turned him into the vaccine. I literally saturated the town with him. Maybe that is what's being implied by your source, whose identity I could guess. He lives on in the hearts of those for whom he gave his life. Didn't I explain it to you back then, 4 days ago? Do you still understand? All I'm saying is Katerina says Simon's alive. Well, Katerina is... That Clara did something to her. Took her power and her crown as a mistress. Are you certain she said that? It's impossible. I broke Simon down into tiny particles with my own hands and turned him into the white vaccine. How are you certain that the man whose body you took was Simon? You think I don't know what Simon looked like? You think his greatness, his noble visage, is comparable to his brother or anyone else? After all, if it wasn't his superhuman blood, who else could fight the disease for so long and almost defeat it, even if at the cost of lethargy? Whose? Can you tell me? Understand that in all my time here, I have never, not even once, seen Simon, the only man I hope to meet. I never saw him alive, never saw him dead. What do you expect me to believe? Fine. Ask at the Crucible. Since they let me go, they clearly don't think of me as either a murderer or a blasphemer. Let them explain where Simon is. I've said all I can. By the name of your master, Ruben, answer me. Did you tell the truth? It's all true. I broke Simon down into dust. Anything that couldn't be used to make the vaccine, I burned. There is no mistake. Can't you see? Only that wondrous organism could produce the white vaccine, the one that's still keeping hundreds of people alive. I give you my word. Very well. Then my path takes me to the Crucible once again, just as 9 days ago, when your master directed me there. So which of the 3 houses is Simon's? I should probably check them all, but I'll start at Maria's. I have a feeling she may prepare me for what I am about to see in the other 2. Bizarre. Wild. I'm actually going to go to sleep tonight, like, with some shit going on. With some health and stuff, and with the infection finally gone, and I didn't have to use one of my panaceas on myself. Although I fear I may run out by the end.
Yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'll sleep when I'm dead. Shit, no more rifle ammo? Fine. Just some bullets then. My pistol needs tooling up. While I'm out here, I should check and see if any of, ooh, a ring. Damn it. I should try to check and see if, Notkin and that other kid in the train are doing well or not. Because, I know that those are part of, Barak's bound. And, you know, I've just yet to interact with them. And if Notkin is sick, then that's a panacea I need to account for. Or if Sticky is sick, I should go check his house too, if I get the chance. The Sullen Halves over here. I'm not seeing... Oh, this is the wrong building. This is it. I'm not seeing a door. No, here it is. Can I even speak with them?
What?
The hell are you doing here, Doc? How do you know I'm a doctor? Everyone does. I'm Chieftain Notkin. If you see a big gray cat around here, call him Artist. I will if he calls me Bachelor.
Something's wrong with my head.
Huh. Well, I mean, at the very least, Notkin isn't sick, which is what I really wanted to know. Because that'd be bad. How bad? Oh, I'd have to die. So there's no way out over here. Because there was that girl that told me the truth about the Shabnak out by the train station. And I'd like to see if she's doing well. And then I can go around the station, go here, and then go up to the Crucible. And then spend the night at Ava's place. Maybe loot some more houses. Oh, shit! Oh, there be the large cannon. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, okay. Huh. No sick kids out here. Whatever. For whatever reason, the only people that are getting sick are, Clara's bound. I guess they lost her favor, you know? Then again, there is that girl at the termitary, and it's been a long time since I checked on her. Georgie, forever on the chopping block, Georgie. Jesus. Just not gonna stand next to anything the flamethrower guys might shoot. Oh god. Don't mind me. Fuck. Okay, I think we made it through safely. Drunk man! Drunk man! Fuck yeah! What can I say? I love these guys. Fuck. Exhaustion's getting critically high. Oh, fuck you. Goddamn. Oh, it's fine. We just have patrolmen fighting muggers in the streets. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Well, I was hoping to get something, but I guess that's not going to happen. Jesus. Oh, hey. Let me... Oh, interesting. I can reload my gun while it's not out. Sweet. And I got, 2 bullets left. You got any, like, Meridorm, Novocaine, shit like that? The stuff I need. Novocaine would be nice. I've got 8 Meridorm. I don't need any more. I don't need this Novocaine. Alright, let's talk to the Canes about this madness. What about Simon being still alive? I mean, like, if Katerina is, speaking allegorically, then it is sensible to say that because the vaccine was made of him, that, he is, in a sense, still alive. He lives on in all of us, keeping us safe. Oh, drunk man! Oh, come on, dude. This rat's gonna kill me. Yeah! I'll save these bandages for oh, God. Got him! I'll save those bandages for later, because I can use the Meridorm to heal me through the night. 5 hours. 5 hours is all I need. Maria, what the fuck is this bitch talking about?
I think I'm having fever heat.
Maria, are you aware that I've been completely honest with you? I am on Daniel. You're a man of honor. Have you always been frank with me? You're the only person I've always been frank with on Daniel. This is probably because our meeting was so strange and we've spent too little time together. You're the only one I've always been honest with, and I will keep being honest with you on Daniel. I don't want to lie to you. And tell me the truth. Is Simon alive? No, not quite. It's complicated, but you're not going to believe me anyway. It's a pity that you've come to know our family at this horrible time. None of us is in tune with their true nature these days. Hopefully you haven't yet haven't been to the right wing, the ring where my father used to live. What's going on with you all, Maria? You sound like a somnambulist and remind me of Katerina. Mysticism. I can only tell you that you should trust us, but if you would rather abandon us now and go over to the winner's side, then you should leave, rather than watch us perish. Our family is staring it in the face. The plague is an attack on us. It was us, not anyone else, who have become its many victims. You will see. Katerina already has, which is why she's running rampant. She's already lost her power. She's transferred it to someone else, and I don't mean Clara. Katerina is also planning to seek the Inquisitor's support and a trial for you. We are innocent before our town. Nobody has ever done so much for the people as we have. Just wait some more until I awaken, and I shall explain it to you. I trust you. But would those who want to see you fall do likewise? All right, talk to my dear, to my father. Just don't be surprised by anything. And do not ask unnecessary questions. He's a bit out of it, but he can give good advice. Fine, I'll do just that. Interesting. So go talk to Victor next. And then we'll speak to Georgie last. Do you remember when a loaf of bread was only like 65 rubles? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Fuck. I know Georgie mentioned something about like controlled reincarnation.
The carcass in the lot classifies as incitement, but we won't be provoked. Who could have done something like that?
My consciousness hasn't yet completely returned. I can hardly imagine how much must have changed here since then. What's going on? This isn't how you normally talk.
Yes?
I need to ask you a question. Ask. I shall answer as clearly as I can. Do you know why ghosts always speak in riddles? It used to puzzle me. After all, I've never felt compelled to resort to allegory in order to draw conclusions from my visions. Now I know the answer. Their consciousness is so fragmented. Victor, forgive me. This is inappropriate laughter. I'm too unused to this, and I don't want to get used to it because this state will not continue for long. So, what state? Do you know of which we call memory? Not so sure. Memory is the very fine particles of a person that exist between that which is the person and all that isn't. Some have the ability to collect these particles. For as long as people are able to retain the particles inside themselves, that person is not dead. They remain here, but their soul is not imprisoned. It flies off to wherever it's supposed to go. I think I get it. Why, then, did you ask me that question about Simon? I didn't. Katerina was in a frenzy. She's convinced that Simon was at the Crucible. Oh, so that's why. Tell me, did Katerina only talk about Simon, only him, and you say she was in a frenzy? Did she not notice the presence of another person at the Crucible? The very thought of whom should make the girl tremble? Who are you? You cannot know the answer to this. Had my daughter not fallen in love with you, you wouldn't have been allowed to ask even the questions you've asked so far. Why have you come here, Dunkovsky? I want to know the truth about Simon. So you want to know the truth about Simon, so be it. You will. The truth is that Georgie Kane, who so ardently desired eternal life for his brother, has committed himself in entirety to Simon's memory. He is imbued completely with memories of him. That is what Katerina saw, but she is very sloppy with her visions. Okay. If Katerina starts spreading rumors of Simon's return, tell them Georgie's gone mad, that he imagines himself to be Simon and Katerina is sensing those waves. Talk to Georgie. Let him confirm his consent to being presented as a madman. You mean he must himself agree that I paint him as insane? Yes, go talk to him. Talking to him will open your eyes to the truth. You're a perceptive man, after all. Help us. Such rumors would be very inopportune. And please accept some money. It will be of use in shutting up a few particularly large mouths. And except I will. I hear the words of a person born to rule. I'm doubly great that this power has nothing to do with me. You could extort him for more money with the other option, but I don't feel like... I've got a hefty chunk of cash now. I don't want to really force... I don't want to... Yeah. You get the idea. I don't want to fuck over the Canes more than I already have. I can't properly keep track of how much money I've taken from them. So, Georgie, what is up?
I have a heartache.
I just want to talk to you and ask for your blessing in a certain difficult affair. Yes, you're exactly as I imagined. My boy, when Isidore described you to me, I knew that this is the way I would look to... What the fuck? I would like my heir to be. Alas, I have never begotten one. I am not the first Cain to like a son, and regrettably not the last. Why? I think this is the price we pay for leaving too much life in our wake. Life that is lush, blooming, unpredictable, and unrestrained. The soul that could have belonged to our children is dissolved in our man-made legacy. There's a rumor in town that Simon's alive, and his supposed death was a ruse set by the Canes to disguise their involvement in this plague outbreak. The truth about Simon Kane is the kind of truth that may only be explained to those ready to accept it. They want to know what happened to his body? Very well. Simon Kane was afflicted with the sand plague. His body has been torn into droplets and fibers. It's a pity that we now cannot produce his remains before the non-believers. What are they to find comfort in now? The news that you have gone mad, Judge. Oh, the changeling may help. Here's my final request. Tell the Inquisitor that Georgie Kane has gone insane, and that our family is in preparation for collective suicide. That should do. Perhaps she will even leave you alone for another day or two, but that's not true, is it? Not entirely true, but true enough to satisfy a vigorous mind like hers. Temporary lives will depart so that the eternal lives will be reborn. Go now, my boy. You are no mystic after all. Farewell. I am glad that I did in the end have a chance to meet you. The madman is asking to inform the investigator of his madness. Does he really believe that the Inquisitor won't see through it? I can only conclude that he's not pretending. That's fucking funny. Is this dude crazy? Yeah. I'm gonna go with a positive yine on this one. Quite possibly an affirmative moo. Yo, Aglaya, the Canes have gone insane. Insane in the membrane, yo.
The commander and I haven't held council, even though it's against the rules. I'm counting on you, doctors.
My initial opinion is that of amazement. As far as I can understand, such a structure simply cannot hold. All of this could only work if this chamber was floating in a weightless state. Those charts are nothing but an intellectual fancy, a mind game, like a perpetuum mobile. An apt comparison. Peter said the exact same thing. How does it all stay in balance? Especially with 1,000 children inside. I don't understand. I was hoping you could explain it to me. Have you already been told about the Canes? God, these days I'm told nothing about nothing but the Canes. Or do you mean something really special? Where do you imagine Simon Kane currently is? Partly in heaven and partly in the ground, I suppose. Why? You have reason to believe otherwise? You should know that Georgie Kane has gone insane. He believes himself to be Simon. He will possibly die soon. Victor as well. I don't believe that. Out of the question. I don't even want to hear about it. Don't make me disappointed. I beg of you. I've told you what I intended to. Draw your own conclusions. Is that so? Well, that changes everything. I will, of course, draw my own conclusions. In fact, I am doing so right now. The information is indeed extremely valuable. I will even allow myself to appraise their precise price tag. However, it wouldn't be very nice for two crafty people like us to outwit each other, wouldn't you agree? I have my own opinion, and I'll remain entitled to it, with your kind permission. Sweet. With that, it's not quite late, but I do need to be rid of my exhaustion and regain my health. So I am going to sleep at Ava's place. And then be prepared to face the next day. Wait, cancel everything. Drunk man. Come on.